Hi friends, can you hear me guys? Good evening everyone. Guys, can you hear me? Okay, so hi everyone guys. Okay, so we will start with our current affairs discussion for 18th of October 2025. Okay, so we will be starting with economy. Guys, something big has happened in economy guys because of the gold prices rising in the recent months. The RBI's gold reserve has crossed more than $100 billion. Okay, it has crossed more than $100 billion. So this is a very important topic which you should always look into. This is very very important. Okay, gold reserves have crossed $100 billion. Okay, so what are the reasons for this, that RBI gold reserves have reached more than $100 billion? So guys, in the last couple of years, because of the de-dollarization, RBI has been diversifying its forex reserve away from the dollar and has been buying lot of gold. Okay, also guys, because of various central banks, okay, moving away from dollars, going towards gold in order to diversify their risk of dollar, the gold prices are rising. So because of rise in gold prices and also because of RBI buying more and more gold, the total share of gold in the total forex reserve of RBI has crossed 14%. It has crossed 14%. This is very very important. So what is the share of gold guys? What is the share of gold? It has crossed 14%. So now guys, foreign currency assets basically comprise of around 82%. Rest is basically gold, and there are some SDRs. There are some SDR. So guys, this is a very important topic. You can get a question on total forex reserve. This is a very very important guys. India is the world's second largest consumer of gold. India is the second largest consumer of gold. The total gold, okay, by the Indian household is around 83% or around 90% of India's GDP. So this is very very important. You can expect a question on that. So out of the total forex reserve, what we have, what is the composition which is the highest? Foreign currency assets has the highest composition. Second is the gold, and third is the SDR. SDR comprises around 1.5. SDR comprises around 1.5. Is this clear guys? Okay, can we move on to the next topic guys? Okay, this is very important. You may expect a question on that. Okay, next topic guys, LCA Tejas. LCA Mac, okay, MK1A. LCA MK1A Tejas. There was a maiden flight of LCA Tejas. Okay, so guys, LCA Tejas is a 4.5 generation aircraft. LCA Mk1A variant Tejas is an indigenous all-weather aircraft, which is a 4.5 generation aircraft. This aircraft is an all-weather aircraft, and this is an indigenously developed aircraft, basically developed by HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. And guys, this will be carrying the Astra missile. What is Astra missile guys? Astra missile is an air to air missile. Astra missile is air to air missile. Okay, this is very very important. Air to air missile. Astra missile is air to air missile. So this aircraft, which is the Tejas aircraft, which is the Mk1A variant. Mk1A variant is an advanced variant, which is a 4.5 generation aircraft. So generation of aircraft is very very important. Right now India does not have any fifth generation aircraft. We are developing the fifth generation aircraft, which will be developed somewhere around 2032 or 2030. We can develop the fifth generation aircraft. Right now we do not have a fifth generation aircraft. Right now we have this, the most advanced aircraft is the LCA Mk1 Tejas, which is a 4.5 generation aircraft. This is going to replace the MiG-21. This is going to replace the MiG-21, guys. This is going to replace the MiG-21. Anybody can tell me, guys, the MiG-21 which is being replaced, it was from which country? Can anybody tell me? The MiG-21, okay, which is getting replaced is from which country? Who can tell me? Okay, MiG-21. Okay, they may ask you MiG-21. Okay, from which country? Okay, they may ask you which country was the MiG-21. It was from Russia. It was from Russia. So it was under various criticisms because there were a lot of accidents happening in the MiG-21. So India has discontinued the MiG-21. Now we will be using the LCA Mk1 Tejas. Okay, so whenever a question will come on this LCA Mk1 Tejas, the question will be what? Okay, the question will be, what is the generation? What is the generation? What is the weapon it is carrying? So it is carrying the Astra missile, 4.5 generation. It is developed indigenously by HAL. Okay, and guys, we are using what engine, guys? In this, what engine we are using? Okay, what engine we are using in this? Can anybody tell me? What is the engine which is we are using in this? Okay, so we are using which engine? Okay, this is also very important. Okay, GE404. GE404, you should know what is this engine. They may ask you this question also. Okay, they may ask you this question also. Okay, guys, moving on, guys. And FSSAI, okay, Food Security and Standards Organization of India, has passed a very important order regarding ORS. Regarding ORS, guys. ORS basically is used for oral dehydration. Okay, any dehydration whenever we have, generally ORS is prescribed. But the problem was many food companies were using the ORS label. Okay, so now FSAI has said that only WHO should be, okay, WHO compliant ORS will be allowed to use the word ORS. To use the word ORS. Guys, ORS is what? What is the chemical composition of ORS? Guys, chemical composition of ORS is basically, you can make ORS at home, which is basically, guys, salt, water and sugar. Salt, water and sugar. Salt, water and sugar. There are some minerals also which you can add like zinc and all that, but the basic composition, the basic composition of ORS is basically what? Salt, water and sugar. Salt, water and sugar. This is very very important. You may get a question on ORS. You may get a question on ORS. So question, guys, ORS is said to be the most important invention in the 20th century. ORS has saved a lot of life. So ORS, it appears very kind of, okay, small thing. We are using ORS daily life, but it is one of the most important, guys. It is one of the most important inventions of the 20th century. Definitely very high chances you may get a question on ORS. You may get a question on ORS, guys. Very, very, okay, high chances. Very, very high chances you may get a question on ORS. Okay, ORS is made using sugar, salt and water. Sugar, salt and water. It is used generally for dehydration. Okay. Guys, there is another topic from science and tech, health sector, RotaVac. Okay, RotaVac. Okay, RotaVac. Okay, so guys, recently, okay, there was one study which was done that the RotaVac vaccine, which was introduced in India in 2016 under the Universal Immunization Program, has been very effective in dealing with the rotavirus, which basically is responsible for gastrointestinal infections. Gastrointestinal infections in the children's are caused by the rotavirus. Guys, rotavirus is an RNA virus. Rotavirus is an RNA virus, and this Rotavac vaccine, it is an indigenous vaccine which was introduced in the Universal Immunization Program. Universal Immunization Program, it is an RNA vaccine, and it is an RNA virus. It is a RNA virus. So this Rotavac is very, very important. You may get a question on Rotavac. Rotavac is part of, okay, Rotavac is part of Universal Immunization Program. Guys, Universal Immunization Program was launched in India in 1885. It is basically a flagship program of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Guys, under this 12 disease are basically tackled. These 12 disease is tuberculosis, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, polio, hepatitis, measles, rubella, Haemophilus influenza B, and guys, rotavirus, pneumococcal conjugative vaccine, and Japanese encephalitis. Okay, so guys, this Mission Indradhanush is very, very important. Guys, what is Mission Indradhanush? It's a universal immunization program. It is a universal immunization program. It is the largest public health immunization program in the world. Okay, so guys, now it has, the UIP has around 12 vaccines against 12 deadly diseases. Okay, so please go through all these diseases. You need to remember them. Again, I repeat: tuberculosis, diphtheria, pertussis, which is also called whooping cough, tetanus, polio, hepatitis, measles, rubella, influenza. Okay, then rotavirus, then pneumococcal conjugative vaccine, then Japanese encephalitis. Very, very important. Very, very important. Guys, coming to environment. Guys, today one report has come. What is the name of the report? The name of the report is Greenhouse Gas Bulletin. Greenhouse Gas Bulletin. Guys, Greenhouse Gas Bulletin is brought out by which organization? Can anybody tell me? Guys, Greenhouse Gas Bulletin is released by which organization? It is released by WMO. Guys, whenever you prepare any report, the first thing you need to prepare is about which organization comes out this report. So guys, this report is a flagship report of WMO, World Meteorological Organization. Guys, this report basically talks about the CO2, the carbon emissions, okay, which is greenhouse gas. Okay, other greenhouse gas are also covered in this, but the focus is on the carbon dioxide. Guys, you know carbon dioxide is the most important greenhouse gases which is responsible for the global warming. Guys, as per the 2025 Greenhouse Gas Bulletin report, the CO2 composition has achieved the highest level ever. CO2 composition has reached the highest level ever. Okay, what is the level, guys? CO2 composition in the atmosphere, it has reached 423 okay, parts per million. Guys, 423 ppm. It has been increased from 2023. Guys, 2023 it was lesser in 2023. In 2023 it was less. Guys, you know that this has been the highest increase in the CO2 in the atmosphere. In 1 year, this has been the highest increase between 2023 to 24. Between 23 to 24, guys, it has been the highest increase in the carbon dioxides, guys. Okay, from 22 to 23 to 24. From 23 to 24. Also, guys, you need to remember that 2024 is declared as the hottest year in the world. Guys, hottest year in the past. Guys, hottest year. 2024 was the hottest year. Okay, the major reason has been the wildfires and the fossil fuels. Guys, you know that there are a lot of wildfires happening in the Amazon and also guys fossil fuels, these are the main reasons for increase in carbon dioxide. Guys, increase in carbon dioxide, you know, global warming. Okay, you must be knowing the greenhouse gas effect. Okay, this is very very important guys. We have already reached 1.5 degrees Celsius, which is the pre-industrial temperature rise, which is very dangerous, guys. Okay, moving on guys to something else. Okay, so guys, Gaza, you know guys, there is a peace deal. There is a peace deal between Israel and Hamas. Okay, there is a peace deal. So now guys, United Nations World Food Program is trying to reach the aid into the Gaza, but guys, there are some problems at the crossings. There are some problems at the crossings in the Gaza. Guys, aid is not able to reach the people suffering in Gaza. So today guys, World Food Program talked about some of the crossings in the Gaza. Guys, name of some of the crossings in Gaza is what? Okay, we have the Rafah crossing, we have the Rafah crossing, we have the Kisufin crossing, Kisufin crossing, Rafah crossing, guys. Okay, Erez crossing, Shalom crossing, okay, Erez Shalom crossing, Rafah crossing, Kisufin crossing, Kisufin crossing, Kisufin crossing, Rafah crossing, Netrazim corridor, Okay, these are very very important guys, because through this only guys, aid is coming into Gaza. Through this only guys, aid is coming into Gaza. Very very important guys. Crossings, Rafah crossing is with the Egypt. Okay, then guys, Erez crossing, Netrazim corridor. Okay, Netrazim corridor, Erez crossing, Kerem Shalom crossing, Philadelphia crossing. So guys, crossings are very very important guys. Recently guys, there is another crossing which is in news in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Can anybody tell me what is the crossing name in Afghanistan and Pakistan? Who can tell me guys? You know, Afghanistan and Pakistan, they are fighting guys. Afghanistan and Pakistan, they are fighting. Can you tell me the border line between Afghanistan and Pakistan? It is called the Durand line. It is called the Durand line, and the crossing between the Afghanistan and Pakistan is called Tokram crossing. It's called Tokram crossing guys. Tokram crossing. Remember guys, Tokram crossing is at what? Okay, Durand line. Durand line is basically what? Afghanistan Pakistan crossing. Afghanistan Pakistan crossing guys. International relation map based questions are very popular in the prelims examination. You can expect a question on crossings in news. So all the Gaza crossing and guys, this Durand line. Okay, Tokram crossing guys, Afghanistan Pakistan border becomes very very important. Also guys, after the peace between Pakistan and Afghanistan, again Pakistan has started bombarding some of the border regions of Afghanistan. One of the border regions in Afghanistan which is under the fire by the Pakistani bombings is Paktika province. Paktika province guys. Paktika province. What is Paktika province guys? Can anybody tell me what is Paktika province? Guys, Paktika province is in Afghanistan. Paktika province is in Afghanistan. You may get question. Provinces in news guys. Provinces in news. Okay, Patatika. Okay, this is very very important guys. Paktika province. Okay, this is very very important. It is in Afghanistan. Very very important. Also guys, Russia has captured many villages in the Kharkiv region of Ukraine. So regions in news, Ukraine regions in news. Guys, Russia is capturing more and more villages. Okay, Kharkiv region. Then Dnipropetrovsk. It is also a region in Ukraine where Russia has captured territories. Guys, Kharkiv region and Dnipropetrovsk. Okay, Kharkiv, Kherson, Dnipropetrovsk. Okay, these are the regions which are in news guys. Okay, regions in news. You may expect a question from international relations. Regions in news guys, it is very very important. You have to keep track of all these international relation places. Guys, do not worry. I am covering all these international relation places in news in my PPP. Every day I am giving you 2 to 3 questions in PPP guys. Very very important. Guys, I would like to ask you one more point guys. Yellow line. What is yellow line guys? Recently in news, In international relations, what is yellow line? Guys, today in the newspaper, yellow line is mentioned in international relations. What is this yellow line? Can anybody tell me what is this yellow line? Yellow line basically, guys, Gaza, guys, what is happening in Gaza? The Israelis defense forces have retracted. So guys, the place what they have decided to come out and withdraw from Gaza, that is called yellow line. That is called yellow line. Very, very important, guys. Gaza yellow line. It is the peace deal between Hamas and Israeli defense forces. Hamas and Israeli defense forces, guys. Hamas and Israeli defense forces. Yellow line. Remember, guys, yellow line. Very, very important. International line, yellow line, guys. It is in Gaza, where the recent truce between Israel and the Hamas. Israel and Hamas. Israel and Hamas. Yellow line. Yellow line. Yellow line. Can anybody tell me what is blue line? Guys, what is blue line? Can anybody tell me, guys? Blue line in international relations is called what? Blue line. Anybody? Let me see how many of you can answer. No one was answer. No one could answer yellow line. Now let me see blue line. Anyone can answer blue line or not? Yes, someone has answered. Lebanon. Israel and Lebanon. Neha Kumari has answered. Neha Kumari, superb. Neha Kumari has answered it, superb. We have the Krupa Biker. Krupa Biker has also answered. Okay, very, very good, guys. Blue line is Israel and Lebanon. Israel and Lebanon, guys. Yellow line only, okay, it is Gaza and Israel. Gaza and Israel. Blue line, Israel and Lebanon. Very, very important. Very, very important, guys. You may expect a question on this. You may expect a question on this. Very, very important. International relation news, guys. Very, very important. Let us move on to the next topic, guys. Okay, guys, there is one lion-tailed macaw, okay, sanctuary in India. Can you name what is the what? Can you name it, guys? A sanctuary which is dedicated to lion-tailed macaw. This is in news in today's Hindu newspaper. Lion-tailed macaw. There is one sanctuary. There is one sanctuary which is dedicated for lion-tailed macaw. Okay, can anybody tell me what is the name of this sanctuary? Yes, Karnataka. Neha Kumari is again correct. Karnataka. Very good. What is the name? Sharavati. Anga Pillai. Anga Pillai has answered it correctly. It is called Sharavati. Sharavati. Sharavati, guys. Sharavati. Guys, Sharavati Valley and Saravati lion-tailed macaw sanctuary is very, very important, guys. You will definitely get a question on that. Why is this topic important? Can anybody tell me? Sharavati. Sharavati, guys. Sharavati. Guys, we are starting a Sharavati pumped storage program. We are starting a Sharavati pumped storage program. So guys, this Sharavati pumped storage program will have an impact on this Sharavati lion-tailed macaw wildlife sanctuary. Okay, that is very important, guys. Please prepare this Sharavati Valley. Please prepare this Sharavati Valley, guys. It is in Karnataka. It is in the state of Karnataka, guys. I hope you know Karnataka is a very important state. Lot of questions are coming from Karnataka. And pump storage project. Pump storage project is in news. So guys, Sharavati pump storage project becomes very, very important. Please prepare Sharavati. It is in Karnataka. It is in Karnataka. Very, very important, guys. It is a PYQ topic. That's why, guys, lion-tailed macaw. Lion-tailed macaw. Lion-tailed macaw. A very important topic you may get, guys. Guys, moving on. There is one more wildlife sanctuary in the news. MM Hills. MM Hills Wildlife Sanctuary. Can anybody tell me, guys? MM Hills Wildlife Sanctuary. Which place in India? MM Hills Wildlife Sanctuary. Many tigers poisoning is happening. Tiger poisoning is happening. MM Hills. What is the full form of MM Hills? Anyone from Karnataka? What is the full form of MM Hills? MM Hills Wildlife Sanctuary, guys. It is in Karnataka. It is in Karnataka, guys. People from South India must be knowing. It is called Male Mahadeshwaram. Male Mahadeshwaram Hills. Very, very important. It's a very, very important. Very, very important, guys. It's a kind of religious place also. Okay. So it's an important one. It's having lot of wildlife. Okay. So guys, tiger poisoning is taking place. Why? Because man-animal conflict. Man-animal conflict, guys. Man animal conflicts, it is very very important. Okay, someone is saying it is in Charamranjagar district. Okay, okay, guys. MM Hills, very very important. You may get a question on that. Okay, so guys, these were some of the locations which you need to prepare. Guys, how was the session, guys, today? I tried to cover today very less topics were there, guys. I tried to cover the science and tech topics. We covered the LCA Tejas, then we covered the ORS, then we covered the rotavirus, then we covered the CO2 World Gas Bulletin, let's say Greenhouse Gas Bulletin. Then we covered the Patika province, then we covered the Kharkiv province, then we covered the crossings in Gaza, then we covered the mappings, Sharavati Valley and Lion Tail Macau, guys, very very important. Today RBI exam. Yes, RBI. How was the RBI exam, guys? Happy Dhanteras to everyone, guys. Okay, happy Dhanteras to everyone. Okay, session is helpful. Very good. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Take care, guys. Attend these current affairs sessions regularly. These are very very useful. Read the DPN in the app and solve PPP daily. I am giving you 10 questions. Tomorrow I will make a dedicated session on Diwali, special session on Diwali. Please do watch a special session on Diwali. Very very important for you. Bye bye. Take care.